Don't be fooled by the blocks that I've got. I am Sean and these are my power blocks. Today I'm going to review a new piece of equipment that I have. These are the Power Block adjustable dumbbells. Today I'm going to go through the build, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and if they are going to be appropriate for you. So first off, I'm going to show you how the dumbbells actually work. When you purchase the base package, you get the handles and it goes to about 30 kilos. This is good for people who want to be able to train from home. Now when you buy the expandable packs, which is what I've done, you get an extra few plates that you can add onto your pack. From here, you use this plastic clip that actually clips in with a magnet and locks it into place. Now I'm not going to lie, when I first used them, I was a little bit skeptical if it was going to be secure enough. But I've done enough workouts with them to be comfortable enough to use them, and I know it's not going to fall out. So those are how the dumbbells work in a nutshell. And I wanted to cover that because, to be honest, no other place actually does. So now we've got that, let's go into what I like about them. So the reason why I purchased these was because I had dumbbells all the way up from 12.5 kilos all the way through to 32.5 kilos. And it took a lot of space in my very small home garage gym. I wanted to be able to save storage, which is why I purchased these, and that's the first thing I love about this. You can have all the dumbbells that you need from 1 all the way through to 40 kilos, and it doesn't take up any more space as it did with the lighter weights. That was the first thing that got my attention. The next thing that I really like about these power blocks is the fact that I can do drop sets real quickly. Now, maybe you're like me when you've started off with adjustable dumbbells, which is absolutely fine, but having to change your plates and count the math, that was a frustrating thing for me. That's the reason why I decided to retire my old adjustable plates, even though I used them since I started training, and that was 15 years ago. And before that, my dad had these dumbbells 10 years before that, so they're still very much durable. But that brings me to the point with these power blocks right here. Maybe you're like me as well and you're in a few Facebook groups. And especially when it comes to garage gyms, you see people purchasing these power blocks. And some of them are older than 30 years old as well. So that's the next thing I really like about this set of dumbbells that I purchased, the power blocks. Because I believe they're going to be really durable for a long time. Who knows, maybe I might be able to pass them on to my kids like my dad did to me. Now when it comes to the dumbbells as well, I'm really happy to see that these handles aren't those thick ones that you see at the gym, like the typical hammer strength ones that you might see in your commercial gyms. Now personally for myself, I like it when the handles of the actual dumbbells are about the same width as a barbell. This is just to be more comfortable. Now the dumbbell handles that you get with the power blocks are made of a rubber, which I don't happen to mind at all. But I have found that in other places that you can replace this handle, and you can purchase it online from some third-party places and brands that can make it like a knurling of a barbell, something to look into. Which would bring me to the next point. What would you prefer? Would you prefer rubber handles as a stock, or would you prefer it to have barbell knurling handles instead? Comment down below and let me know. For me personally, I don't mind the fact that these have rubber handles. Now, like everything, there are things that I don't like about certain purchases that I have. And this one here is no perfect product. It's close to it, but this is what I don't like about it. The first thing is the storage. It can be a little bit awkward on where am I going to put this. I did do some research, and if you head over to the PowerBlocks website, they do have recommended stands that you can purchase. But these come with a price tag, of course, being the most expensive one that I found, up to $450 Australian. And that's not something that I'm looking to purchase just yet, because that's quite a bit of money which I can put into other aspects of my home gym if I really wanted to. So for the time being, I'm storing them just on a spare pair of jerk blocks that I have from my weightlifting days, and kind of using that and seeing how that works. The next thing that I think is not quite as perfect as I thought, and I should have done a little bit more research, is the fact that it doesn't have smaller incremental jumps. What I'm talking about is the handles themselves as a base are about 4 kilos. Then the next weight jump is 9 kilos, 13, 17, and it keeps going on from here. It does tend to miss quite of the smaller jumps. And I didn't find that obvious until my wife was actually using these. When she was doing dumbbell chest presses between 9 and she needed something at 12.5, but the next jump being 13. Now of course, that might not sound like a massive jump, but everything adds up at the end of the day. Especially when you're looking to exercises like lateral raises. For myself, I'm very fortunate that I can do the 9 kilos, but I can't do a 10, 11 or 12 using the power blocks and the next jump being 13. For lateral raises, that's a big jump and I find that quite difficult to deal with. There are workarounds to this, of course, but hey look, I'm just trying to give really honest feedback. Now, would I recommend this product? I looked on the market and I found two other dumbbells that I thought were very close in comparison, and I almost considered purchasing. I didn't purchase the newer dumbbells only because I couldn't find enough reviews on it. And all the reviews that I found on it were saying that they weren't sure if it was going to be durable enough. The next dumbbells after that were the Iron Masters. And although they looked really, really cool, the one thing that I really wanted to do was be able to do really fast drop sets. And people don't recommend the Iron Masters for that. So do I recommend this product? Honestly, I would say yes. And if you want to get yourself a pair as well, head over to the link down in my description box below where I purchased mine. I can only recommend my experience, and I did purchase it from Gym and Fitness, who had really great customer service and made sure I purchased the right set of dumbbells. If you want to check out more gym reviews that I have in my home gym, click or tap the next video and I'll see you there.